welcome back to Lucy, the Eternity She Wished For, where I tried to record this. Like, all I got is my intro, and then I realized my mic was off. Yeah, I know. A few years into this freaking channel, and I forget to turn on my mic. Actually, plug in my mic. It doesn't happen often. I will be honest, it does not happen often.
외람되지만 루시는 그렇게 생각 안 해요.
I freaked out for a second. It's like, wait, can you guys hear this? With all due respect, okay. Well, she's not saying she denies you. She's just heavily implying it. Yes. What?
루시는 분명 루시는 분명 주인님의 도움이 되고 있다고 생각해요.
At least it's something. At least it's something. She's trying. She deserves head pats and hugs. She deserves a hug. A big hug. Don't judge me. The wholesome ones are the ones I like to have around. In the past, she wouldn't have been able to say for sure. But now it's different. He continues to speak with great confidence.
주인님께서 말씀해 주셨어요. 루시가 필요하다고 말해 주셨어요.
Have a bad feeling about this.
그러니까 루시는 나가고 싶지 않아요.
Do I sense self-awareness? This is bad. AI with self-awareness means bad things. I've seen more than enough sci-fi movies to know. Bad shit happens once you give AI self-awareness. Holy hell. Have you guys seen freaking AI? Shit has gone downhill once that movie came out. Like, I've seen freaking movies like that. Shit goes downhill.
앞으로도 계속 주인님의 도움이 되고 싶어요.
I'm not stopping her, but this guy will. Alright. It doesn't seem like we'll get anywhere by talking. Mother disappears off somewhere. A moment later, he returns with a container filled with gasoline in his hand. He pours the gasoline onto Lucy. Gasoline makes a loud splash as it contained with Lucy. He soon becomes detached from top to bottom. Drenched! Not detached! Lucy stands in silence, with the gasoline covering her body. Okay, I know what's gonna happen next. He's gonna bring her outside, set her on fire, or set her on fire inside the house. Either way, it's bad, and that's arson. And I'm vaguely listening. I know this is bad, and I'm sounding like a giant asshole, but at some point, I need to be slightly intrigued on where this is going. You gonna hold the match and just threaten her? If he is, man, he's a giant asshole, and he's already been an asshole throughout this entire time. Claire takes out a lighter and flicks on it. He holds the lighter threateningly close. Fucking dare. This is my last warning. Leave if you do not wish to be turned into a pile of ashes. Fucking dare. And don't you dare come back. Stay out of my son's life forever. You wouldn't fucking dare. Lucy, make a beeline towards Gears' place. Lucy silently observes her smelly body. Yeah, it smells like freaking gas. Or fuel, depending on which way you want to call it. I'm gonna stick with fuel. I don't know what it is exactly. It could be diesel. It could be diesel. I'm sorry, a mix? Oil? Like, it could be any kind of mix. I'm just gonna stick with fuel.
ルシネン
What should Lucy do? Lucy tries asking herself. But there isn't anyone that could give her an answer. Still, for quite a long time. Her body is drenched, designed to be able to withstand instant heat for a short while. But it won't be long before she begins to melt. Okay, so that means her skeleton is made of maybe composites? Mostly mostly plastic components? Like very few metal pieces? The closest thing I could think of, like, metal pieces would most likely be like I'm thinking here. The hydraulics? That's the closest thing I could think. Oh, and also the bolts. The bolts would also need to be metal. But they're lightweight, so it should be fine. Mostly aluminum. I'm gonna stick with aluminum. Lucy suddenly remembers Master's order. Run away if she's in danger. That's an order. Lucy didn't know what to do. Okay, running away is a safe option. Not the perfect option, but a safe option. Didn't know what to do, but she decided to leave that scene first. Staying here would be going against the second and third law of robotics. I've passed it so many times, I've actually freaking forgot about it. I swear, if it shows up another time in this episode. In order to prevent that, Lucy begins to move.
안녕히 계세요.
Fucking asshole. Oh, time to live with Gears. With a sad look, Lucy leaves. Don't ever think about showing up here ever again. If you do, you'd better be prepared to pay the price. I am in no way exaggerating. Pulls out a shotgun. Well then, keep that in mind. Well, I have even more reason to hate him. All Lucy did was give the ground a lonely stare. Well, also going to the mechanic would be a good idea. He'd be questioning, what the fuck happened? She really have to part with Master like this. With a heavy heart, she made her way outside, leaving behind a smelly trail of gasoline. Father followed after to make sure she left. Did she go? Once outside, Lucy found herself staring at the sky, absent-mindedly. It was bright and sunny out, which had been a rare sight in recent weeks. Was it either cold or actually was it winter or was it like right? Okay, it would be winter. Knowing freaking Minnesota's bipolar freaking weather half the time. I'm not even freaking joking about that. Anyone who lives in Minnesota will kind of agree. Our weather is freaking bipolar. Like with that, like I'm not even kidding. 1 week, 1 day it could be like 50 degrees above zero. Next day, 50 degrees below zero. That actually happened once. And I was only questioning, and I was like, yo, what happened? And power went out. Yeah, that will happen. Any one of you who is saying 50 degrees is cold, nah. Any one of you saying 50 degrees is cold, you better rethink your life if you're coming up here. We come before Canada. And we will hopefully have a snowball war with freaking Canada one day, and I will hopefully love it. Actually, that actually does sound fun. I would like a full-scale snowball war with no modern weapons, because I don't want to start an international conflict outside of snowball wars. Sounds fun. Lucy stopped in her tracks momentarily as she stared into the sky. Then she smiled brightly. It was refreshing. It was a refreshing smile. Free. Full of cares in the world.
오늘은 날씨가 참 좋네요.
Camera turns to like a normal eye level. It's like nothing but snow. She thought it would be good weather to go for a picnic. Like spring? Summer? Fuck! The only times of year where I don't like going outside. God damn, wait. I saw that glitch out. That one I'm gonna keep in, because that glitched out a little bit. That's like the only one I'm gonna freaking keep in after so long. Holy hell. I might need to freaking replay that, because I know for a fact that was freaking glitching out, man. As soon as class were over, I prepared to leave. Dr. Gears struck up a conversation with me immediately after the bell, which was a real bother. I couldn't really pay attention to what he was saying. You're just gonna stick him up? Like, yo! It's Dr. Gears! It was something along the lines of him wanting to hang out with Lucy again, but I ignored him. I set aside his demands and headed home alone. My only question is, why not tell her to at least go to Dr. Gears and the mechanic or Dr. Gears? This place, like, those are two things I would actually suggest. It's like the only two characters we know. Like the occasional tune-up, nice. And plus, it would be like, yo, robot thing, what do you want to do and shit? You want me to tell her something? I satisfy his demands. Oh yeah, yeah, that. Oh, this is an fuck moment. As soon as he gets home, it feels like I've been getting home a lot earlier lately. Yes, in the winter, I can tell. I know this time of year way too well. Feels warm. And it really is true. I started going straight home after school. In the past, I would have aimlessly wandered the streets to pass some time. But I can no longer do that. Because there's someone waiting for me at home. I would have never imagined in the past that this would ever happen. You and me both. And I was the only one that. Actually, no. Scratch that. I immediately made a beeline towards home. I actually joined the club. What, you expect me to be a lonely fuck forever? Who knows? Who knew going home could be this exciting? And from here, and the episode here. So, I hope all you guys have a great, wonderful time and a great day too. So, see you guys next time. Well, I question what the fuck I'm doing.